Good morning, everyone. You able to see the screen and hear me? Hello? You are able to see the screen and hear me?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Just say loudly, I can't hear you.
Hello. Yes.
Yes, okay. So today we'll be doing first part as a review of the market. Before that, I would like to just inform a disclaimer that this information is for educational purpose only. We are not a hello. We are not a SEBI registered advisor. Please consult.
एक म्यूट है कि अनम्यूट है ऑन है ना
We are not a SEBI registered advisor. Please consult your financial advisor before taking any decision on buying and selling of stocks or any investment decisions. We are not liable for any gains or losses made by you. The objective of the course is to spread financial literacy. So we are reviewing as of Friday and 25th March 2022. We'll see in this manner global markets, Nifty 50, large cap, mid cap, small caps, the top 4 and the bottom 4 sectors, and some of the stocks. So let us see the global market. Here is the Dow Jones index. Okay. It is seen very clearly that the index fell very badly till these levels. It has come up by 2000 points. So in last few days, there is a positive correction which is happening. A positive one means from the bottoms, it has started moving upwards. So that is Dow Jones index, S&P 500 also. Okay, but still if you see, the Dow Jones index is below the 200 daily moving average, the red line. Okay, the 50 and the 25 moving averages are below the prices, but the 200 moving average is above the price. So still on a yearly basis, it is still weak. Okay, S&P 500, okay, better than Dow Jones index. 200 is below the price, 50 is below the price, and 2. So all the three are below the price. 20, 50, and 200 moving averages are below the price. Nasdaq is 20 and 50. The blue one is 20 and the green one is 50. They are below the price, but the 200 is still above the price. That means Nasdaq has still not 100% improved. It is still below the last year 200 days moving average, approximately 200 days. The red line is above the price. Still, if you see in this last period of about 2 weeks time, from a level of 12,000, 13,000, it has come up to 14,750 levels. So it is improved by about 1,500 points. The dollar index increased a lot. You can see here, quite increase हुआ था, फिर नीचे गिरा, and then it has started increasing a little bit in a slow manner. But still it is approaching 9,900, means it is quite high. And therefore, definitely the Indian markets will have some problem. Okay, USD INR, the rates increase has happened. On Friday, it came little down, but still it is quite high. Okay, it is around 76. The IT companies will benefit, but the other companies which are importing, they will definitely have a problem. The gold prices have sort of stabilized, but still it is high. It should be around this region, around 1800 levels. It is still very high. The crude oil prices are also once again increased. The week before we saw this, it came at this levels, and then once again it has gone up. So it is fluctuating between 1998 and about 114 or something. The Bitcoin currency once again has started increasing. It is in this range. It is in this range. The London Stock Exchange has improved a lot. The 20, 50 and the 200 moving averages are, the price is above this. So it is quite good position. It went down to a level of 6,000. It has corrected 7,500, about 1,000, 1,200 points up. The German index is pretty bad. Only the 20 moving average is below the price, whereas 50 and 200 are above. So it is still not in good position. The French, once again, is the same thing. The 20 moving average is below the price. The 50 and the 200 are above the price. The Japanese, okay, the Japanese moving average is still the 200 is below. Let us see the Nifty 50. Okay, this is the point we have to discuss in depth. If we see the Nifty 50, we are moving in this particular region from 17,900 levels to 16,560 levels. So this is the range in which this thing is moving. Okay. The prices are range bound. It is trying to go up, but there is a resistance over here in the supply zone. So as soon as it moves towards 17,900 levels, 860 levels, there is a selling pressure. And if you see, this is the zone in which the particular Nifty is traveling all the time. So it has to break this box, this rectangular box. It has to go upwards. Then only there is a positive movement. Regarding the moving averages, 20 moving averages is just touching. So if you see, the monthly moving average as of last month is nearly the same of this month. But if you see the quarterly, it is better than the prices are above the quarterly moving average and the prices are above the 200 moving average. So it is a positive thing. Nifty Junior next 50, very similar, very similar. The Bank Nifty 200 is below 50 and 20. This week, the Bank Nifty has fallen in a very bad way. If you see this on the day chart, the fall is happening continuously by 2,000 points. It has fallen in this week. And the range is between 34,800 to 37,800. So this is the range in which the Bank Nifty is going to run. The large cap CNX 100. This is the support and resistance zone. SNR meaning support and resistance. Here is the resistance level and the support is below.
We have one question.
Here. Tell me.
On the Nifty 50, where you have seen a rectangular box, does it look like a double top formation?
1 minute. Nifty 50 you're saying, no?
Yeah.
I'll just see. Let me finish this. I'll just come in 2 minutes.
Okay.
So if you see the Nifty 100, that is the large caps. The large caps are moving in this range. Okay. The support is over here at this level. S is here and the resistance is at this level. So it is trying to break this. So like Nifty, if you see, it is also moving in a range bound manner. Now let's see Nifty 50. What was your question, Apati?
My question is that in this rectangular box, it looks like a double top formation.
Yeah, there is a double top. Here it is a first top and there is a second top here. So it is trying to break. Normally what happens? The second time it has already once again come back. The third time it will try to break. As I keep on hitting the wall will become weakened. The same thing happens here also. So if it is able to cross this red color band, okay, which is the currently the resistance level, which is my supply zone, where there will be heavy selling. So if it is able to break this band, then only Nifty will move above 18,000 levels. But to break this band, there should be a good amount of FIIs buying, good amount of investment happening, which I don't see now. You may think that this is 17,150 levels and reaching 17,900, it will immediately pass. That is a possibility which will happen somewhere in May, June, when there will be good amount of investments. But if you see the current scenario with the war still hanging around, nearly a month is over now. So one point is bad, inflation is bad, and you will see that even in India, there will be increase in the kind of interest rates and all which will happen. Last time when our Reserve Bank did not do, there was a lot of thinking that it was very dovish kind of attitude. But today, looking at the other countries in the world increasing the interest rates, I am seeing that we crossing this level of the resistance, or if you say the supply zone, is very, very difficult. Okay. And even now, if you see, except 1 or 2 days where a little bit of buying was done by FIs, every day practically they have sold. Yesterday only I sent a message, some 79,000 crores have been withdrawn from the financial sector by the FIs and the FPIs. So that's quite a big amount. And that is one of the reasons you'll find that even our DIs are not so sure. Even of late, they have started withdrawing, but in small amount. They are not investing as much as the FIs are withdrawing. There used to be a time when FIs used to withdraw equal amount DIs used to put in, but I'm seeing that this thing will not happen.
Okay.
This will not happen immediately, and there is a possibility that if in the month of May, if the Fed increases by 50 BPS and even the Indian government is going to increase and the inflation scenario worldwide is going to be bad, and the logistics problems, supply chain problems will increase, then we may see a level which is below around this level. This is something between 16,200 and 16,500. And if it breaks this support, then it will go to this SRO, which is somewhere near 15,500, 800 levels. So we can see a bottom once again, a second bottom. Instead of going above and crossing this level, I feel that we will be coming to this level imminently in say about 3-4 weeks time. Will be somewhere near 16,500 levels. Will come down and once again it will try to move. But moving up is because there is a problem. Even if you see the general public is also selling. As soon as we get an opportunity of booking profits, we are booking profits. So this problem is not over as yet. And it is going to be for a longer period of time.
Okay.
Okay, let us, yeah, you wanted to say something?
No, it's okay. Yeah.
So going to this level of the top level, I find little difficult today because I see that wo cross nahi karega. Okay. So here is my support, the resistance level, and the bottoming is somewhere here. So you can see this. This is my mid cap and large cap together, Nifty 200. So this is the range in which it is moving. Nifty 500 also. In fact, the small caps are a little bad shape comparatively. Now let us see some of the sectors which I want to show you. You can see here, we are looking at 1 week Nifty comparison, 1 week. Media, metal, oil and gas, and ITS, the top 4. And if you see the bottom 4, financial services, FMCG, banks, consumer durables, and realty. So what we see is basically these sectors are at the top. Media is moving because the COVID problems are reducing. So most of the cinema houses and the streaming videos and all those kind of, and Z having now lesser problems. Invesco is now given up. So they are not going to have a fight with the Sony Z. So ultimately we'll see this kind of media stocks are moving up. Okay. So the Z Limited is moving up, Z Entertainment. Network 18 has moved up. Now I would try to tell you one thing is that if you are getting anything like 15, 20, 30% profits in some stocks, and second point, it is not part of your core portfolio. It is part of your swing portfolio. Core portfolio, you keep 60, 70% of the stocks in core portfolio. But in swing, 20, 30%, which are moving up, if you want, start liquidating as and when you get an opportunity, because most of the time you'll get able to buy at a lower levels. Okay. I just liquidated Network 18 in the last week because to earn money is also important. Otherwise, everything is on paper and you will feel very happy. Okay. So this is 1 month Nifty. Oh, sorry. 1 month Nifty. Metal is up. Actually, I saw one thing is that in the whole year, metal is up, except in the 3-week period. Every other period, metal is one of the top 3 metal. So Nifty metals are still doing well. But I have my own worry in the sense that I see some kind of bottoming out. So what I've decided is I am reducing my holdings in the metals, Coal India, Hindalco, JSW Steel, Tata Steel. I will still hold sufficiently numbers because I see it as a evergreen stock. But all others, which you see, SAIL, Coal India, JSW Steel, because as soon as this war scenario will get resolved, say in 15 days, 1 month's time, we will find some of the metal stocks going down. Okay. So if you book little profits, it is good for you so that you can enter into some better stuff, because metal is basically cyclical in nature. Even though 3 months, 6 months, they will still be there. But if you are booking profits, you are going to actually get some money in hand. Okay. And cash in hand is important today. So most of these stocks have gone up 16%, 18%, 20%, 21%. So if you're having good numbers, at least 25, 50%, you can reduce it. So that will help you to get something in your hand. Okay. Because metals are cyclical in nature, and you should remember that they can always give you trouble later on. Let's see oil and gas.
What about Vedanta?
What about?
Vedant Limited?
Yeah, VDL also. I'm talking about VDL also, because VDL also moved up quite a lot. But what is happening? There is some demerger talks. So Vedanta ke liye, you'll have to little bit keep it till the time what happens in demerger, and you see if the demerger में improvement hota hai, Vedanta is getting some benefits. Some demergers.
Actually, जब demerger का discussion चल रहा था, वो time में वो 80-90 rupees में था. 80-90, 100 से अभी 300 plus आ गया.
I know. नहीं ये अभी VDL has become one of the, because basically it is having multiple ferrous में भी, zinc में भी है, aluminium में भी है. Okay. So you can see here VDL has improved by 21%, much better. It is quite good. Hindalco has gone down this week. So I am going to reduce in all except Tata Steel. Tata Steel का मैं reduction कम करूंगा, लेकिन बाकी सबका मैं 25% reduce करूंगा. as I'm getting profits. NMDC, I'm still below my buying price. You know that OFS had come at 160, 170. वहां buy किया था और उसके बाद वो अभी भी नीचे ही है. Hindalco is a good opportunity. Nalco also I'm going to reduce. Okay, National Aluminium. Even though it is a good stock, still it is better to have some profits in hand, because metal stocks can give you a result which suddenly you will find that अरे मैंने बेचा नहीं, ऐसा condition में नहीं होना चाहिए. So it is better we have something in hand rather than have a problem later on. Problem in the sense that virtually we'll lose the profits whichever we have. So instead of losing anything, why not have something? The media stocks are doing well. Okay, Z Limited, Z Learning, TVA 18. This is on a 1 month period. Okay. So I am reducing this media because somehow I have got only faith in 4 or 5 sectors for the current year. Okay. So one of the sectors which I am looking forward is the banking and the financial sector. But unfortunately, if you see, the banking and the financial sector is not doing well at all. Even now in this period of last 1 month, you can see the banking sector is going down still. Nifty Bank, Nifty Private Bank, Nifty Financial Services, Nifty Consumption, okay, FMCG, all are down. In the FMCG sector, only the ITC is the only one which is looking better. Now, this stock was one thing which we were not looking forward, but since last few months, they are continuously looking at the demerger. So something must be there which we don't know. They must be separating into multiple companies. And there is a good buying which is happening. And that is one of the reasons you should look forward. If you're having ITC, hold it. Okay. But one thing I've seen in ITC also, which I'm telling you very frankly, ITC has always disappointed. It goes up, it gives you dividend, but then once again it comes down to 220, 230 levels. तो अभी वो 250 का levels पे है, लेकिन वो कब नीचे आ जाएगा पता नहीं. And every time when we see ITC at a good level, we feel very positive about it, and then suddenly we realize that ITC has once again come down. Here you can see ITC on a daily chart. It is continuously going up from 220, 230 levels. It has started moving up. There is good amount of buying. You can see the volumes are good. The green candles are there. Average, okay. It is about the average levels also. The average is how many? What period? It is a 20-day moving average. So 20-day moving average से काफी अच्छा था. So it is doing well. Okay, but I don't know how much it will go up. The pundits are expecting it to go up at this level to start with, somewhere near 270, 280 levels. This level. Okay. So this is the resistance level which you can see. So it can move up to this level immediately, and then we'll have to wait and watch how much it is doing. Otherwise, if it is going down, some point of time you should reduce this, because FMCG sector may only this one is doing well. Otherwise, most of the others are not doing well. Okay, let's see the other sectors. Realty is in bad shape. Now, there was some months back, yeah. Some months back, we were expecting Realty to do really well, but I don't have much faith in that, because what I read and what I see on the actual, I see that not much of movement is happening. People are still carrying inventory. But when I read some kind of medias, they are very bullish on Realty. Okay, it is happening that there is a consolidation which is happening at the Realty level. So some of the small players have all, say 40-50% of the small players have already left the business. So in the Realty sector, some of the good ones are the Brigade is doing well, Prestige is doing well, Godrej Properties is doing well, and it is likely to do further well. It has got a lot of land holdings. and it is buying good amount of land in the northern region of the country also. So that is a good. Oberoi Realty is doing well. Brigade is doing well. DLF, I am not having DLF, but I am little skeptical about DLF if you look at the past. Okay, but still it is doing, currently it is doing quite well. So that way, if you see, some of these stocks are doing really well. And I have a faith in Prestige, Brigade, Godrej Properties. So waiting for them to turn around. But you'll have to wait for a good amount of time because itna jaldi turn around hone wala nahi hai. Okay, let us see the energy and oil and gas sector. So in the middle of the week, I had mentioned to go for GAIL. Okay. Now, if you see in this 1 month period, GAIL is showing good positive. But if you see recently in the last week, it is slightly negative. But I believe GAIL, ONGC, Oil India, these are the stocks which will have some good kind of performance going through this turbulent time. तो आपको definitely ये stocks में benefits होगा. Reliance also, definitely Reliance, GAIL, ONGC. Okay. Oil India here. Okay. So if you're having these stocks, it is good enough. Castrol India, I don't think you should be having it also because it is now past its time. There is not much of that. Tata Power is good. Reliance is good. GAIL is good. ONGC is good. Power Grid is also a good stock. So you can hold these stocks. Adani, I don't deal much with the Adani stocks, so I won't comment on it. Okay, unless I see the fundamentals of a particular stock, I won't comment on any of these stocks. Okay. In 1 week position also is ONGC, Reliance, Tata Power. All these three are good ones. Hold it and keep accumulating. Okay. See, you're in a particular era when the things are a little dicey. So those stocks which are going to have some kind of a business where solid stocks like oil, gas, realty, these are the ones which are likely to move up during this year. But realty, as of now, it is not doing so well. So you'll have to hold for some time. Then we are expecting banking sector to turn around. Auto was expected to turn around March, April this year, but it is still not happening. Okay, so auto sector will take another 3 to 6 months. So if you are having it, hold it. Don't buy too much in auto sector. Okay. Jada buy karke, you'll end up sort of holding it for a longer period of time. FMCG also, except ITC currently, I don't see. Another thing is the major leaders, the leaders like HUL, Godrej Consumer Products, Britannia, Dabur, they all are below. What you are seeing is ITC, Varun Beverages, and Tata Consumers. I am seeing these three stocks as good opportunities, even Redico, Khaitan. All of these, I'm not too much in Colgate and McDowell, but all these 4 or 5 of them are really having good kind of fundamentals. Even Marico and Dabur is having good fundamentals. Hindustan Unilever, unfortunately, it is lagging behind very badly, and it is lagging since nearly a year. If you see, last 12 months, se bhi same condition hai. Here is FMCG last 12 months. See here, Hindustan Unilever in last 1 year, negative 15%. You won't believe, Britannia, I was just talking to my wife today morning that I was having 100 something of Britannia and I sold 50 of them at 4,200. I wish I would have sold more. We think about the future. That is why we do partial selling. And then we suddenly realize that today Britannia is at 3,000 level. So this is what we are actually, nobody can define what we should do and what we cannot do. Basically, we have to go with the time. At that point of time, I thought Britannia will come back to 3,600 levels and I'll enter once again. After that, what we are seeing is it is continuously falling. And here you can see in the last 12 months, the same stocks, Radico, VBL, ITC, Tata Consumer, the same stocks which are 1 month in the period, they are also doing well. Marico has gone down because of the consumption stocks ka problem hai, the raw material price have increased tremendously. So most of the stocks like Hindustan Unilever, Britannia, Dabur, Marico, they are facing a lot of problems. Tata Consumer is not facing problems because one of the main stocks of them is tea and coffee, and they are relatively doing well, and the prices have not gone up so much. So Tata Consumer is not facing problem, unlike Godrej Consumer is facing a problem. So this kind of comparison, when you see, you realize that some of the stocks which were good a year back or 2 years back, they are still not doing well even this year. Okay.
But is it okay to means accumulate Britannia?
Apati, I could not get you. Your voice is very soft.
Means is it okay to accumulate Britannia now at this price?
No, I would not say Britannia. If you want to accumulate, I am having 50 numbers, but I don't want to accumulate because if you see the Britannia fundamentals, they are not so good. Because today, what is happening is, if you accumulate, then at least 3 to 6 months you'll have to hold. You ये सोच के जाना पड़ेगा कि around 3 to 6 months you'll have to hold this stock for a, because this is not going to happen immediately. The movement of these stocks will not happen immediately, and therefore you'll realize that just 1 minute, I'm logging to my
have you hold subscription of TradingView? Means which one would be better, TradingView or Meta MarketSmith? Which one would be better?
See, MarketSmith will give you analysis also. TradingView is just a chart. So I would say if you are looking at analysis, MarketSmith will be better.
Okay.
Because उसमें तुमको fundamentals भी मिलेगा. TradingView में तुमको खाली charting मिलेगा. And now MarketSmith has added the TradingView feature of looking at the charts. So I'll show you that. So that advantage is now already part of the MarketSmith.
Okay.
I am there in about 4 or 5 of them because I look at a lot of the fundamentals all the time. So MarketSmith, Market Mojo, TradingView, Screener, everywhere I'm there. Now what you were saying was Britannia.
Means you have paid subscription of all
Paid
these?
subscription, except Screener where I'm not paid because I'm getting everything everywhere else. Others I have paid subscription, and I am there for some of them are there for 2 years, some are there for 10 years. See Britannia.
Okay.
Fundamentals okay, but valuation wise it is still expensive. The target is around 3875, whereas it has come to 3094. So this price is way behind. Why? Because if you see the PE is still high, 49. Okay, around 25-30 would have been a good PE. If you see this with ITC, you'll be shocked to see that ITC is at a very good price. See ITC, expectation is around 270 levels, which I showed you on the chart also. But the PE level is only 21, and there it was 39. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you are seeing is, for a point of view of doing some kind of a swing trading or part of the portfolio, ITC is much cheaper. But still, fundamentals, if you see, it is not good. This is my fundamental score. And if you see in-depth fundamentals, you will be able to find that currently ITC is not at a very, very good. See here, the cash flows.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to this, otherwise I'm divert. Okay, I wanted to show you some ETFs. how they are doing comparatively now. So here are my ETFs. The gold ETF has done positive from 39 levels. It has moved to 44. It went up to 47, 48 levels. Now it is around 44 levels. Gold B's ETFs. Junior B's, that is the Nifty Next 50. They are little not so well placed. But if you see, 200 se thoda down hai, lekin still it was at this levels, lower levels when we had bought. Nifty, Nippon, Nifty B's, these are Nifty B's. So like Nifty, it is just touching the 200 DA, 200 niche hai, 50 ko touch kar hai, DA mein. It is relatively good level. We had bought around 170 levels. Bank B's are bad. Bank B's are in bad shape. Okay. It has come down to 350 level, near about the buying level. PSU Bank is also bad. Around 30 levels we had bought. It is once again down. Now this mid cap B's I have bought recently. In a month's time, it has gone up by 6.5%. I had mentioned mid cap Nifty cap B's and ICICI mid cap B's. Both these B's I bought at 103 levels, 103.5 something. Both of them have now moved to 112. I am adding in this mid cap because if the economy has to grow, if your portfolio has to grow, you will have to invest more in your mid caps. Small caps are a little dangerous. Large caps will not move much, 10, 12, 15%. But mid caps will move much. And that is what I am telling you. At 103, I bought it. And somewhere from there, it has moved up much better, faster. So you'll have to wait and get the right price for this. See the FMCG index. Sorry, this is the mid cap 150 ETF. Sorry. At 111, 103, I bought it. It is at 111 just now. ICIM, same thing. It's 103. It is now 112. So let us see some of the stocks. Cement sector is not doing so well. And it will take another. See, basically because infra, जब तक infra में पैसा नहीं आएगा, जब तक capital expense will not increase, companies will not start investing in capital expenditures, there will not be much movement, and realty is not moving so much. Okay, so cement industry will we'll have to wait for some time. FL will do better. Keep on buying FL and accumulating the stock. This is one stock I am not in, but I want to buy at good levels, and I'm waiting for this level somewhere here. I'm waiting for this level somewhere here. So if you get a good opportunity to enter Apollo Hospital somewhere at 4,400 levels, it is a good stock to buy. Even if you are buying at 4,600 levels, don't allow it to go up because it has gone to 4,849 levels earlier. So it's a good stock to enter if you want to. Asian Paints I am accumulating. Titan I am accumulating. Asian Paints, Titan. See, this is not, I'm not telling you to buy this stocks. It is just disclaimer I'm saying. I'm just informing you what I'm accumulating. Bajaj Finance and all these finance stocks I want to accumulate, but I will accumulate at the right levels. Bajaj Finance, I'm waiting for the stock to come to 6,000 this levels, 6,300 levels. At that point of time, I will accumulate. Till that, I will wait for the stock to come to that level. Okay.
But looking into Asian Paints, the input materials cost would be higher.
Yeah,
no?
the problem is the oil is going to be costlier. But if you see the past of Asian Paints, every year they have rewarded ROE of 20, 25 plus it is. Okay. And that ROE is very good ROE. Only last year se thoda problem hua hai because of the cost of this oil going up, Asian Paints ka, but they have already increased the prices, and it is the market leader, worldwide presence, doing excellently well. So at this price, if you are getting, you can see the fundamentals are good. Still, it is costly, but you are getting at a level which is much low. 3,000 levels are much good. Okay, so I feel that Asian Paints, even though it is costlier now also, but for accumulating, I'm accumulating Titan Asian Paints because this will give me good returns as I go further. Last
Okay.
year, the return was poor. I agree to that. Okay, because the basic thing was the problem because of the COVID thing and now the oil prices. But overall, this stock is having a very good returns. So you can always look for a long term. Something like if you hold 50, 100 numbers, it is good for your portfolio point of view as a part of the core portfolio. Bajaj Finance also, I am going to buy it, but I will buy at 6,300 levels. So I'm waiting for this level. Once I get that level, I'll enter the stock. Okay. Bank of Baroda is doing well. 105 to 108 per pahunch gaya. It is doing quite well. Okay. In the banks, I'm only looking at 4 or 5 banks. Okay. The HDFC Bank, which is not doing well, expect it to do well. ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank, less on Kotak because it is already costly. SBI Bank and Bank of Baroda and Canara Bank. Sorry. Okay. Canara Bank
One
is
question,
also.
Bira, from Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance has two division, two companies. One is Bajaj Finance, Bajaj
I'm not
Finance.
looking at financial services because I find that stock very, very costly. This is the financial services. You are talking about 16,000 level. ये stock बहुत महंगा है, लेकिन people say that this stock will go
लेकिन
to
दोनों में
30,000
फर्क क्या
levels.
है? दोनों का फर्क क्या है?
No, one is only in auto, other one is in everything. One is giving loans in auto only, and other one is giving loan in everything. Like Bajaj Finance is giving loans in everything, and financial service, I believe, is only in auto.
Okay, okay.
नहीं तो उल्टा होएगा, जरा देख लेना, मैंने देखा है.
ठीक है,
Just now I am not very
okay.
sure which one is
Yeah.
giving what. If you want, you can read the. Now see this Britannia, as I was telling you, it has come down to 3,000 levels. I sold it at 4,200 levels here somewhere, and somehow it is not going to come back to that levels. When a stock go down by so much percentage, then it takes nearly good amount of time. So Britannia, abhi buy karna matlab you will have to wait for 6 months plus. BSE, I missed that stock. My mistake, it happened. I missed the stock. Unfortunately, I was concentrating too much on CDSL only. So BSE and CDSL are parallel things. Okay, BSE ka depository is CDSL, so it is the good stock. So you can add CDSL or BSE or both are good. Okay, this can become your kind of a multi-bagger. Cipla recently I sold off. I sold off at 1330 levels. See, at that point of time, I was asked by some people why I sold off. It has come down. I don't have much of surety in this pharma business. Whole India is actually moving around in this level.
How is Lupin? How is Lupin?
Not good.
Okay.
It will not work much. Whole India, I'm trying to remove at around 190 levels. I missed out recently, but because basically sometimes we are not looking at everything, so we missed out also. CNT is also one stock which I'm looking to exit. Deepak Nitrite, okay, 3-4 chemical stocks I'm looking to buy at the right prices. Deepak Nitrite, Deepak Fertilizer, GNFC, UPL, Navin Fluorine, Gujarat Fluorochem. ये stocks पे मेरा नजर है because these are good stocks and they will still be a good positive earnings because of the China plus one factor where many companies are buying from these companies from India now. So it is going to be a good opportunity. Dixon is a good opportunity. Currently it is down. If you want, you can accumulate this stock. Consumer durables will do well. Escorts, Aisha Motors, Tata Motors, Maruti, wait for 6 months. Wait for 3 to 6 months. If you want, may Amaraja battery, I have sold it off. I have made a loss about 120 per share. But मैंने निकाल दिया, some 10,000 rupees loss I took because that stock is not going to move now. It is going to take more than 6 months. Instead, I should use it to invest somewhere else. Okay. IT stock, happiest mind is good stock. Now IT में happiest mind, Mindtree, LTI, Tata Elxsi, these are all good stocks. LTTS. So these are all mid cap stocks I'm talking about. And one of the other stocks in this large caps, which is catching my eye, is TechM. TechM is having a lot of presence in the telecom sector. It is not only IT, but IT plus telecom. And in 5G, it is going to be one of the major players. So TechM, I'm waiting for buying. I'm having some numbers, very less numbers, but at TechM, I'm waiting to buy at something like lower levels. So currently it is at 1500. I'm waiting to buy lower levels. Today I cannot define what level it will go, but I'm waiting to somewhere near 1440, 1450, this levels, somewhere here around that. If I get TechM, I will add TCS. Okay, it will go to around 4300 or something because उसका track record है कि जब भी वो buyback करता है उसके बाद उसका share price reaches that buyback levels. So TCS and Tata Elxsi is one stock which is putting me into a question mark. I feel that is my thinking. I feel I should exit. But then I'm reading some stories in the papers that Tata Elxsi is a stock which will go to 15,000 levels. I don't know how much it is true because it is very, very costly stock. Its value should have been near 6,000 levels maximum.
What they are doing, Tata Elxsi?
Pardon me?
What they are doing means they are in IT.
Artificial intelligence, into automobile technology also. You can see the level which is expected as per some of the sites is around 5,300. If you see the ET status report also tells you around that only. And when you see the fundamentals and all, this is one of the most expensive stock. So what I'm going to do is write the stock till it reaches the level and exit the stock. I already exit. I was having only 20 numbers. अभी मेरे पास खाली 6-8 बाकी है. तो मैं निकल जाऊंगा and I will come back and buy at this levels. Actually, I'm having a standing order or to buy at 6,000 levels, but this stock is just going up and up and up. So I have decided that Monday, Tuesday, मेरा resistance level भी वो cross कर दिया Friday को. Friday it was in a mood to go up like anything. I should have exited, but I thought that if the news is true, then this stock, the problem with this stock is all the other stocks are having a free float of around 6 crore number of stocks. Whereas this fellow is having only 3.5 crores ka number of stocks available in the market. So, and some of them are 18 crores, like Mindtree is 18 crores. Now, if you have only 1/5 or 1/6 of the stocks available in the market compared to the other mid caps, definitely people are after this stock. So, your demand supply mein mismatch ho raha hai. The demand is there and the number of stocks available are less. As it is less because of the free float is less. And that is one of the reasons you find Tata Elxsi is just galloping. Okay, so let's go back. Then some of the other IT stocks which I am very sure about is Naukri, FL India, Mindtree. Keep on grabbing the stocks. You will not get these stocks at these levels. See, Mindtree has already started moving up. And it has not fallen too much. By the way, it has not fallen too much. Okay, from 4,800, 4,900 levels, it has once again come back to the 4,200 levels. ये कितना था? 5,000 something, 5,040. So it has come down very near to its levels. If 800 difference is there, so definitely it is a good stock. आपको add करना चाहिए. Maruti and all I will not add. Manappuram Finance, which I was looking at a very good stock, I sold it off at a loss. The reason why I sold it off, it is not going to move. Gold finance companies are in trouble. I'm having a little bit of Muthoot Finance. LTI is good. LTTS is good. Accumulate them. You won't get at lower prices. L&T is good. I expect if infra and engineering industry has to go up because of the PLI and all those kind of incentives, production link incentive and all. L&T will be one stock which will go up to 1800, 1900 levels once again. So currently it is at a low level. If you want to accumulate this stock, lot of slabs have started moving up once again. Okay, it's a good rise has happened. I have exited this stock, but I'm not going to enter once again because somehow I'm going to be away from pharma for this year. KPI Tech, I'm entering once again. I'm having this number. Okay, so you can accumulate this stock and enter further. And Kotak Bank is okay. Not so much interested. Just जो है वही रखा है बस. JM Financial, I want to exit. I'm looking for a price to exit. I'm holding some numbers, which is unfortunate.
JM Finance never did well. JM Finance is always in
JM Financial, they went up for 2 weeks, 10 days only. And after that, they are going down. So this is the year-end results. Hopefully at around 80 also something, if I get, I will exit. Because I bought it at a very high price and good numbers. This is IEX. I'm looking for a good multi-bagger. It is a good stock, very good at these levels. Buy it if you want and hold it for a longer period of time. ICICI Bank is one of the banks which I see much better improvement because HDFC is better karega because it is in the technology, in the digital technology space. ICICI Bank is much better than HDFC Bank. So they can give you a good competition to Bajaj Finance compared to HDFC Bank. So let's wait and watch. Okay. So I believe ICICI Bank will do better than HDFC Bank. HDFC as such, I am not going to hold it much. HDFC Bank, you can see it is still falling. HDFC bhi aur bhi niche gir raha hai. It is, as I was showing you last time, it has to fall, either fall down. So it has fallen down once again. If it would have gone up, it would have been a better buy, but unfortunately, it is going below. Prestige Estate is a good stock. ये स्टॉक अभी ये लेवल्स पे है. ये फ्यूचर में 3 महीने के बाद रियल एस्टेट will go up. This one stock will be doing well. So if you want, I'm not having it as of today. Reddington is a good stock. Okay. It is continuously consolidating at this levels. यहाँ से वो ऊपर गिरे जाएगा तो it will give you better. Okay, one stock which I had mentioned recently was VIP Industries. इसमें नहीं है, मेरा दूसरा लिस्ट. So it is a good stock to go for. It has already gone up recently. Here is VIP Industry. As per my charts, it is breaking out at these levels. And it is giving a good breakout. You can see this candle is breaking out. The box के दरवाज़ box के ऊपर से वो breakout हो रहा है. So I'm seeing a good buy at these levels. Even if you get here or if you get little lower 650, it's a good buy because the industry is opening up, travel is opening up, VIP industry will do well. So if you want, you can add up this stock into your portfolio kind of this. Okay. Metal stocks, Tata Steel is a good. Okay. Now, believe me, this is my thinking. There are people who are telling me that they will go above this levels. Okay. Somewhere near 1400 levels. But if you are getting at this levels also, getting profits, I am definitely getting good profits. I have entered Tata Steel at around 400, 500 levels. So I think that thoda nikalna better hai rather than having a profits on hand only, on paper only. So thoda nikalna better hai. Tata is still long. I am actually bought at a higher price at 900 levels. So it is, I'm holding this. Metallics, some of them are at 750 levels, which I was having. I have removed them with profit. But some of them I'm having at 800 plus levels. So I will wait for that exit. Tata Elxsi, as I showed you already. Tata Consumer. Okay, I believe that this is a stock in the FMCG which you can think of holding for a longer period of time. Tata Coffee, मेरे पास है, लेकिन I am looking for an exit at around 210, 12. At that point, I will exit. So I will have to wait for that levels to come. Achha, Tata Chemicals is a stock which I am finding it very attractive. But the problem is I have burnt my fingers with this stock at an earlier price. So I am holding till the time I get a confirmation in this year-end results, and then I will go for this. TCS will move up to 4,300 levels as expected post their buyback. TI Industries is a good stock, but not doing well. Cement Ultrachem is not doing well. Vedanta is okay. You can have bought at 300 levels and now it has moved up. It is at 410 levels. I'm holding this. This is one stock I bought recently, Vinyl India, last week. I'm waiting for this stock to at 250 levels, 253 at something I bought it. And I'm expecting this stock to do well. It is one of the subsidiaries of Pidilite Industries. So if you are looking for a chemical stock, this is one good stock to hold. Vardhaman Textiles is another good stock. I exited that stock at a good level. I exited and now it has come down. So I am not buying it at this level today. Wipro, I'm not doing anything. It has actually gone down from that upper levels, from 650, 700 levels. It has come down to 4th. I'm just holding the stock. So all the stocks which I have mentioned is only for the point of view of guidance. If you want to take your decision, please consult a financial advisor. Let me move to the second part. Before that, I will just take a 2 minutes break and I'll come back.
अच्छा तो अगर आया है तो मैं आज नहीं आने वाली थी तो फोन किया था घर पे बोले फोन किया